Okay, we are live, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of EC Play Saturday Edition. I am Nick, and we are going on another Dragon Quest for the third. And joining me is my illustrious crew. First up, we got the man for whom Doom is eternal. We got the man for whom Doom is eternal, Lugsburg.
Where is my chest plate?
Flawless.
It is in the mail, sir. And then next up, we have. I'm sorry, I forgot your entrance thing, so I'm just gonna go back. The man who digs graves, Caster the Gravedigger.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today?
Yeah, sorry, Caster had like this elaborate intro that I said once, and I totally forgot what it is. To my credit,
Caster the friendly gravedigger.
I mean, I don't know
You
how
take that
friendly
back.
he is. Yeah, I don't know how friendly he is, but you know.
Yeah, you take that back, damn it.
So we're playing some Dragon Quest III.
All right.
Alright, let's see what we can get. There's the Iron Lance, Iron Claws, the Wizard's Staff. You never touch a Wizard's Staff. We've got some Chainmail. Let's see what the bonuses is. Oh wow, the bonus is actually pretty good for Linus. Alright, that's a good accessory. Let's see, Iron. Oh god, look at how much my character. Dear God, that is a huge. That is a huge thing. That's what she said.
Why do you have fur-lined handcuffs in your inventory?
What?
Why? Answer the question.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Made you look.
Is it to take down criminals?
I just wanted to get.
No comment.
Oh. I just wanted to see if you'd actually look. Like, wait, what? How did those get there?
That could have been a bit.
Oh, I thought I had those in the drawer somewhere. Oh.
No, they're in my stash, my loot stash. That's all good.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Anybody remember Loot Crate?
Oh. I remember.
Yeah, man. I subscribed to that for a little while.
Why?
Because I liked it at first because you got like T-shirts and stuff with it, and you got like little knickknacks. But then I quickly realized that it's everything that a Hot Topic can't get rid of.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
And what's hilarious is Hot Topic eventually started carrying loot crates.
I know. Circle right back around. That's a circle of life right there.
Okay, look at this frame right here. Isn't that just gorgeous? Like the view of that lake. I do love this game.
I'm thinking about getting this myself for the Series X.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Spells heal. Alright. Yeah, so I did a convention earlier today, and I actually didn't do too bad.
You didn't get Yowie paddled, did you?
I did a Comic-Con, not an anime convention. Also, I believe yaoi paddles have been banned from anime conventions for at least the past 10 years.
Oh yeah, no, thank
Dude,
God.
get with the times, bro.
Well, no wonder he got his ass beat. He's facing the wrong way. He was like looking the other way. He's like, man, why am I getting hit?
Ah, good. Lay that thing to rest.
Oh,
Oh, I like that transition, like the sunset.
yeah.
I like I like the way the water changed color. That was actually really good. I like that. That
They did
was
a
actually
really
pretty.
good job with this, I must say.
Yeah, yeah. That looked like that for me to notice that. I was like, yeah, that's actually really good.
Also, like, notice how the battle screen is now in dawn is in dusk as well.
Yeah.
Okay, but where's the Andrew Holschult music?
The who?
Andrew Holschult,
Who?
the composer of Dusk.
I knew it was gonna be something like that.
Lug, I like you,
Hmm?
but sometimes I want to kill you. Don't you quack me.
I was like, what was that? The space duck? What the hell?
No.
The hockey playing ones? Oof.
Anyone want some roast doggo?
Oh. Yeah, they are so weirdly synchronized like that. Just looking at them in the eye.
All right. Well, so today I got in the mail. I got Lunar Legend for the Game Boy Advance,
Nice.
and basically it is just the first game whittled bare bones.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's basically what it is. It's the PlayStation 1 version completely stripped down.
Interesting.
So
I think the only Lunar game I've played is Lunar Silver Star Harmony Complete for the PSP.
okay.
Everyone's asleep. Well, I guess it's time to rob them blind.
Yeah.
Let's just kind of see here. Oh, it's a wizard staff.
What would
Did you say did you say lizard staff?
Oh, I got a really bad joke for you.
Okay.
A female wizard is never late, nor is she early. She gets pregnant precisely when she wants to.
Huh? How?
I
Why are
think,
these people sleeping like 2 yards away from the beds?
I don't know. Also, I think Castle got the joke.
There was a joke?
Castor gets the joke.
I get it.
He doesn't like it.
I was like, I get it. Wasn't funny, but I get it.
It's like Nick made an attempt at a joke.
So speaking of Lord of the Rings here, anybody gonna go see that War of the Rohirrim?
Oh, frick no. Frick no.
Like I don't. It's a it. I saw a preview of today. Saw a trailer of today, and I'm sitting there thinking like, why?
Because money.
Like why does this need to be made? Like it. Well, it's a passion project. You can see because it's like animated, but like
Oh, you're talking about that anime thing?
yeah, it's the animated Lord of the Rings movie coming out,
Oh.
but it's about girl boss.
I don't know. I
Why
just,
won't you? Why won't you let me fight, Father? Because you have XX chromosomes, my lass. So I don't know. Something patriarchy, something. I don't know. But like,
and like,
I don't know.
the thing is, like, wasn't the Rohan women like really capable of fighting? Like, there's a line, like, women in this country learned long ago that those who didn't fight by the sword could still but die by one.
Yeah, and they have like shield maidens. It's a thing. Like, what I'm saying? It's already established. So like, they do have fighting women, but like, yeah. So as I'm saying, like, it just confuses me. And then at the very, very end of the trailer, they tie it back to the original movies.
How so?
Oh, you got because like it does like the climax of the trailer and everything, and the music goes out, and then it's like quiet for a second, and then the stinger is just some random orc putting a ring into a pouch, and he's like, "What does Mordor want with rings?" And it's just like, okay,
When is this set?
this is set 200 years before the events of the Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so this is even before Gollum got the ring.
No, Gollum would have had the ring by now because he had it for 500 years.
Okay.
So so Gollum would have the ring. So there's like no point in I don't know. Now, because we're gonna warning, we're gonna get nerdy here. We're gonna get nerdy here.
I'm playing Dragon Quest III right now. I mean,
as I'm saying, but if you're as I'm saying, we're playing an RPG, so you should already be prepared for this.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm deep diving into lore here. Now, at this point, Gandalf should already be on the scene and trying to like prepare people for like, trying to look for Sauron and stuff. And I'm assuming Sauron would be like the necromancer at this point. So I don't know if they're going to tie all that into the movie.
I thought he was that hot topic teenager.
We don't
talk about.
We don't talk about that. Yeah, we don't talk about that. So like, I'm just saying like, I don't know. It just I don't know. The story doesn't seem like it. Like, I don't know why the story is being made.
Because money. That's why.
Well, because money, yeah. But I guess trying to keep that franchise alive. But my thing is like, there's so like this seems like a made up story just for a movie, when there are so many like stories that can be told in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Like you could make a movie out of.
Yeah. See, the thing about, like, if we're going to talk about Rings of Power, they based it off of, like, 45 pages of the appendices.
Yeah.
And, like...
Well, I'm just saying, there's so many stories that you could do, so many, like, time periods that you could visit and make really good, like, good movies, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, it just confuses me why we're just making up shit to have a movie.
Because they want to put their own stamp on it.
Yeah, I guess.
You know how it is.
Or now this could just be a tinfoil hat theory. What if they wanted to make a completely separate movie, and then they were like afraid that it wouldn't do good, so they just co-opted it as a Lord of the Rings thing?
That happens so often. Like, I'm convinced.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm convinced. The fourth Transformers movie was literally a different. Like, it was literally a script called The Last Night. They're like, all right, we need a Transformers movie. Like, and then someone just retrofitted a script they have. To be fair, I think that was like a review thing I was watching where they talked about that. So this is not my own idea. I'm not going to take credit for it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that
But there's-
disclaimer
yeah.
just like, oh, you got that from a YouTube video. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of like really bad shit that's been made lately that you could tell it's not it's very superficially tied to the franchise that it belongs to. It's just
Yeah.
it's there to insert OC characters into certain landscape.
Like look at Halo. It has like almost no.
Yeah.
It has very superficial stuff to do with Halo.
Oh yeah. I stopped watching 30 minutes of the first episode.
I think I watched like the first episode.
I didn't watch. I'm sorry. I did watch the first episode. I watched the first episode and I was done. I was over. I said, "Fuck this shit. This shit's fucking lame."
Those Doom movies aren't looking so bad anymore.
Well, the thing is,
I guess they always seemed okay films.
like the first
but,
Doom movie,
yeah,
I
looking
like was
better
an
now.
honest attempt. Like they pretty much just adapted the third game.
Not really. It didn't really adapt any particular story. It was like very, very loosely based on the instruction manual of the first game, but then used aesthetics and designs from the third,
Yeah,
namely Hell Knights and a Pinky,
a thing.
kind of. Wheels instead of legs for some reason.
Yeah, but I'll still say like they at least tried with that movie. You know what
Yeah,
I
there
mean?
was something cool there. I guess it was kind of neat how it kind of seems like the Rock's character is going to be the protagonist, but then he ends up being the antagonist instead. Like that was a neat
Yeah. Also,
transition.
I love kind of the nods like that is one big fucking gun.
Yeah, it's a bit almost a little bit like Alien in a sense. I mean, that was definitely one of it, like probably its main inspiration.
I mean, to be fair,
But it's neat
Doom-
how they're
Doom-
like you can't tell who the main character is at first. It takes a while for that to become clear, and they kind of ran with something similar.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Doom originally started out as an Alien game anyway.
Oh yes,
Did you know that
Actually,
Skyrim
I'd
was
be a very interesting
did you know
list
that,
to put
like,
together.
Did you know that like the WB approached Bethesda with making a Game of Thrones game, but they were already like really deep into developing Skyrim.
Oh,
Imagine if that had happened.
could make a really interesting list of like new IPs that started out as some earlier existing IP.
Well, the easy one is Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah. You know, but probably the one that's had like the largest butterfly effect of all. Like, I don't think there could possibly be anything that had a bigger butterfly effect than Mario. Donkey Kong was originally going to be a Popeye video game.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would have been huge difference. Complete, total alternate reality right there.
Yeah. Also, I love how half of video game history is Nintendo pisses somebody off. History changes.
A Yoshi game was supposed to be made, then it turned into Croc.
Yeah, and Nintendo makes a bad deal with Sony. They realize they make bad deal. Makes even worse deal with Philips. We get the PlayStation. It's just, I love video game history.
Oh man, I was just going over some with my coworkers, but now I forget what I was saying. Ah.
It is such an interesting crossroads of history. Like, if Nintendo had never even like collaborated with Sony on the PlayStation, like, or I don't know. It's just, I don't know, I find it funny. So, who here has made a Blue Sky account?
I did.
Alright. Is it really the green year
What?
bastards
What?
people say it is?
No.
Why would?
I got like an invite before it went like public, and I made one, and I never touched it. Same thing with Threads. Like I tried Threads, it just I don't know.
That's like it's like having a Tumblr account. Why?
Well, there's one very good reason to have a Tumblr account, or at least there used to be a very good reason until they changed the policy.
The internet is for porn.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, that's what
I was
it
just.
is.
Oh.
It contained all those crazy people because they just sat there and read each other's fan fictions and OCs and shit. And then when they got rid of it, all that came to Twitter.
Yeah, really. Well, not just that, but it came to like Twitter, Reddit also got infested.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got what I said here with one of my mutuals. Having used both, yeah, Twitter's still the better of the two, despite the chaos. There is such a petty sense of elitism and obsessive backhanded insults over there that I do not see here. It's somehow more cozy there, while also more toxic at the same time. It's hard to explain. It's usable, it functions well, it's just that the minefield of a subculture it's manifested is more or less, well, to make an analogy, if you've ever seen Mean Girls, it's basically that in social media form.
Oh god, that is a great piece of writing, I must say.
Like I said before before the stream, it's like they're eating themselves alive because
Yeah.
they're all horrible people. Well, the majority is horrible people, and then you got people like Mark Hamill who go over there and bitch and complain.
And one of the recent exoduses was all over this alleged your tweets are used to fuel AI and you can't opt out. Actually, you totally can. Just go to your settings and uncheck the box like all the other times people have fear-mongered about this stuff. The usual.
Yeah. I mean, what is... yeah. Of course they're gonna fearmonger.
But yeah, like, let's see. Wasn't Mean Girls, like, loosely based on some kind of Greek or Roman tragedy? And it's just reinterpreted through the lens of just high school girls or something?
I wouldn't be surprised, especially...
Well, it's edited, all right.
In the 90s, we actually did get a lot of, like, movies based off of things like, for example, Clueless is Othello.
Or I was gonna say, everyone knows, mostly knows, The Lion King is just Hamlet, but with animals.
Yeah, and I think there's another one that's Taming of the Shrew. I can't remember which movie it is.
Oh, and then of course Oliver and Company. Just
Oh,
Oliver with animals. That was a little more on the nose than The Lion King.
Yeah.
What is it?
I mean, at least The Lion King has its own name and setting.
Yeah, but...
And character names.
What was Oliver and Company supposed to be?
Oliver. Oh, Oliver Twist, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now I see it. Yeah. It's been a long
Oh, and then
time since
there's
I've seen
Treasure
that.
Planet.
Oh, it's just Treasure Island.
You know, I didn't see that movie when it first came out. I saw that movie like long time after it came out, like decades. And
What? I got to see it in theaters.
I gotta say, it's actually not that bad. It's actually pretty good.
What
That-
what is?
It's legit gotta be
Treasure.
my favorite Disney movie.
Treasure Planet.
I think it's one of those movies where, if you actually saw it, it became like one of your favorite movies or whatever.
Take this.
Like for me, oh, hey, Quiet Red Media, how you doing, buddy?
Take this.
We're just playing some Dragon Quest, hanging out. How you doing? I gotta heal myself. Heal thyself.
Heal.
Yeah, what sucked is I'd have characters die on me. I'd have to go back to go back to the town. But now that I have 2 characters that can resurrect, makes things a little bit easier. That's good, Quiet Red Media. I'm happy to have you here. Alright, yeah, so right now we're just trying to make our way through a tower, and alright, but yeah, I do find it funny that like Mark Hamill left Twitter for Blue Sky, and now he's actually quitting social media.
Yeah, I had
Man, that is weird. Like, gets away from the quote-unquote bad place, and then he goes where everyone agrees with him, and then suddenly it's bad.
I mean, you know-
something
Does he need negativity? Does he thrive on it? Is that what he needs to fuel himself?
I mean, that's
Like,
a
I
lot
don't,
of people- that's a
don't
lot of people.
understand.
I think something similar happened to Rob Reiner. Like they actually chased Rob Reiner off of Blue Sky.
well, when you're completely obsessed over hating people over politics, I mean, you know, what else do you got?
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's all they do. Is just every post is like something political, and it's like, Jesus Christ, can you talk about like, I don't know, maybe, you know, old anecdotes of yours, or you know, maybe a time that this happened, or maybe some interesting industry stories, or you know, something like, you know, I would love to hear from these people, because like,
Hell,
you know,
tell us about your bowel movements. That is just even that is better.
yeah. Like I when I first got on Twitter, I followed Mark Hamill because Mark Hamill popped up, and I was like, oh, cool, Mark Hamill. I love Mark Hamill. I was like, I bet following him, I'm gonna get all kinds of cool, like, you know, stuff with Joker and Luke Skywalker and all that stuff. And a week later, unfollowed him because it was nothing but like political, and just TDS every damn day. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, don't meet your heroes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Don't meet your heroes unless your hero's Chuck Dixon. In that case, please meet him. He's awesome.
Yeah. But you know, like same thing happened to me recently where you know, somebody semi-famous I follow really liked him, and then they you know, they just went political brain rot, and they left Twitter, I think, but they not before saying like they hated people like me. I'm just like, damn, dog.
Well, Caster, I think I speak for everyone here. We like people like you, so please don't change. Also,
I mean, I'm used to people spitting in my food, but damn.
Yes, Quiet Red Media. Those people are very, very out of touch.
You know. And I was just like, I really looked up to this guy. I love his work.
Do you want to
And
name
it's
him?
just like, no, I'm not gonna name him because I don't want to not that you can dox them. I just don't want to name them because I just don't want anybody going over there and saying, hey,
not worth the drama.
not worth the drama. So I'm just saying, just a person I really liked, and it's in the animation industry, and they just like, I don't know, they went total TDS. When their account was like never that, their account was just like goofy shit that they posted all the time, and I loved it. And then they just went total TDS in the last couple of weeks, and I was like, oh my god, guys, calm the fuck down.
That happened to a lot of people, to be fair.
Yeah. And like, as I'm saying, you got Mark Hamill getting all pissed off, and I'm like, well, Mark, have you tried not fucking talking about politics for once in your damn life? Can you,
Yeah.
I don't know, talk about being Luke Skywalker, or talk about what it was like meeting certain celebrities, or like, hell, just read quotes, read quotes in your Mark Hamill or in your Joker voice. That was always funny.
Oh god, he would make a killing on Cameo.
That's what I'm saying. Just like, but like, no, this guy's got to be political, and it's just, I'm tired of it. Just, I'm tired of politics every damn
And
thing.
this is why I do my streams the way I do. This is a refuge from politics.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like,
So,
and then you got people who are like,
tell us,
yeah.
what mod projects have you been working on?
mod projects. Let's see here. I have not been working on anything as of yet, but there's a few things I'm interested in. There is they got this Nintendo adapter, which is actually a mod you don't even need to like solder. You just attach it. It's more of a device than anything.
It's a device.
But it's a yeah, it's a device. Yeah. But it's a the bottom of the NES has like that port that no one uses.
I think I've heard of that. I think I've been hearing people been working on it, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so somebody made an expansion port for it. Basically adds 4-player functionality to the NES without having any kind of like adapters or anything.
Interesting.
Also unlocks the sound chip. So like if you're playing, or it unlocks the expanded audio. So if you're playing, like say you have a Famicom converter, and you're playing a Famicom game that has expanded audio, you can take advantage of that.
Huh.
Yeah. And I do believe
Quadraphonic record player.
pretty much, yeah. And also it has does have a Wi-Fi antenna, so you can update the firmware and stuff.
Nice.
So that's a neat little mod. I've seen that seen that around in the trades.
Cool.
But yeah, I haven't really seen any really worthwhile mods lately. Like something that I think pretty much everybody's done everything.
Yeah, until like the next big thing is unlocked.
Brace yourself.
Yeah.
What do you think is like the next big step in modding, in your opinion?
The next big what?
Like the next big step in modding.
I'm not sure. I think mostly it'll be just like as like the newer older systems, if that makes any sense. Like for instance, like the 360 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's going to be just upgrading video quality, stuff like that.
See, here's the thing. We're still using HDMI, so it's not like a matter of like, composite component. Like,
Yeah.
but and the thing is, even if you could get a PS3 to output in 4K, it's not physically capable of outputting in 4K.
Yeah.
So
Well, again, unless you have some kind of mod that helps to do that.
the only way I could see that working is you use some sort of like upscaler after the fact.
Yeah.
Which I mean, to be fair, I would not be surprised if.
Oh, like AI?
God, if Nyx were here, I'd have her bonk you. I'm actually gonna have her bonk you when she shows up. Okay, who's
It's that damn space stuff.
I need to check this. I thought Nyx was like here and not saying anything. Hilarious.
Okay. Take this.
Yeah.
Although I would like to, I have been thinking about doing a Game Gear recapping stream
That'd be interesting.
where basically I just repair a Game Gear, like, just stream it.
Yeah.
I did a video, like a long form video like that one time, a couple years ago.
Heal.
I called it Relaxing and Recapping.
Oh god.
And basically it was just me talking about, whatever. While I'm sitting there, like, trying to fix something.
I can see that.
So the hell, I could just stream that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have everybody, all the professionals yell at me, like, what are you doing, you loser? Don't do that, no, why are you doing that?
Yeah, see the problem with like 360 and PS3 is that's really the first generation of consoles where the games you get are going to need updates. So you're going to have to mod your consoles and do some icky piracy.
Yeah. Well, like I've mentioned before, if you get those first print New Vegas games, they're unplayable.
Unless you have updates, yeah.
Unless you have the update, because I bought New Vegas when it first came out. Still have my copy, by the way, and but yeah, so I bought it when it first came out, and there's a game-breaking glitch where after you get so far into the game, it just crashes and corrupts your save data.
To be fair, that's
So
also on PC. Though with PC,
Yeah.
it's basically the game has a memory leak, and the more you play, the more that'll happen.
Take this.
Like they still
So,
haven't fixed that stuff on PC yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have, like, say, for instance, 20 years from now, you're like, I'm gonna pop in this old ancient, hey, I found this 360 in Grandpa's attic. I'm gonna play his old games, and you're like, oh, cool, Fallout New Vegas, let's play that. And then you play it, and you're like, what? And it's like, it doesn't have the system update. Oh, well, then this is basically just a coffee coaster.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem because
It's
like 30, like 20 years from now, like, oh look, it's Grandma's PS2. Let's play Kingdom Hearts. You can do that.
Yeah.
Hey Drago, how you doing?
But if you have, like I was saying, because a lot of those games, they didn't have any, game breaking glitches didn't need updates. You know, you got the game playable.
See, the worst thing that
And,
happened was online updates, because it did
Yeah.
instill a culture of laziness.
I do agree with that. And so that, like I'm saying, so if you buy if you have a first print New Vegas without, if you don't have that update already on your 360, that's gonna, you basically cannot play it. It's basically just bricked.
Yeah.
But like you said, there's gonna have to be some kind of modding where those updates are gonna have to be available somewhere. Whether you get it through piracy or whether you get it through, like, I don't know, modding or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they would do other than you just somehow, I don't know, maybe have some kind of thumbstick you put into your Xbox, and it downloads that update for you or something. I don't know. Maybe it tricks the Xbox into thinking you're online, and it does the download or whatever. I don't know, but
I mean, I don't know if you've been seeing this, but there has been efforts to, like, they brought back Nintendo Online, like Nintendo Wii Online, and also they brought back Xbox Live. So very much there could be a thing where, like, the console thinks it's connecting to it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I could very
That's
much
a thing.
see that.
Yeah, and that way, you can go ahead and download the update or whatever, and that way you're good to go.
Yeah, like there's already been efforts to do that kind of thing.
That would be just that, and of course that would just be for physical copies, of the game.
I mean, trust me, people would use it for piracy. Like, already on the 3DS, if you have a modded 3DS, you can just go on the eShop and download any 3DS game.
Yeah.
It's glorious. Also, I'm doing good, Drago. I did a convention today. I did pretty well. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you stay a while. If you have any questions for us, please let us know.
Hey, bro, we're over here.
One of the things that helps is every time a character gains a level, their HP and magic refill.
That's kind of a standard RPG feature.
Yeah.
Always like that too.
Oh man, when I see stuff like that, I always think of the manga.
Quiet. Is this better? Guys, can you go on to the stream and, like, check my volume? Yeah. Appreciate you pointing it out, Drago. Caster, how does it sound?
You're a bit quiet.
Yeah, you're kind of quiet compared to everybody else. Yeah.
All right. Let me fix that real quick. One thing is another, I swear. Sound. Okay. Alright. How's this? Is that better? We'll have to kind of have to give it a second. Because of the delay and whatnot. Alright, I'm gonna put this. This is right. It's at a 20 right now. Now it's at a 29. Let me know how that is.
Seems to be like some kind of static now.
There's static?
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, how about now? Give it a second. Huh. Okay.
A little bit better, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit better, yeah.
All right. Let me crank it up a little bit then. All right. Now it's at a 55. So let me know how it is. Huh. Still low, but you can hear you now. Caster, is it any better?
Hold on.
All right.
Wait for it to line up.
Okay, so he says much better. Yeah, it was at like a 10, then I cranked it to a 20, and then 29, and then finally put it at like 55 in terms of settings. So, Lug, what about on your end?
What?
My volume, sir.
Sounds better, I think.
All right. Drago, is this workable? If not, I'll do some more tweaking, but we should be fine. Okay. All right, we'll keep it here for right now then. Thank you, Drago, for pointing it out. Appreciate it. So, Caster, what were we saying, sir?
I have no idea.
I was
totally
saying
lost.
something.
Oh, Lug, what were we saying?
I was just saying this reminds me of the mangoes from Tarzan.
Oh God. Every time
Yeah,
I open up emulator, you guys make me play that game. I freaking hate it.
Yeah, and the Tarzan action game. When you get, it was such a weird concept when I first came across it. I thought that the mangoes were harmful because you collect the mangoes and then they increase your health bar, but they don't increase your health. You still got to fill it up with additional bananas. Bananas are your health. Mangoes increase the health bar, but the health doesn't go up. So the health bar would grow, but it would. So, as just some kid seeing that, all I could see was that the amount of red increased and not the green. So I thought mangoes were harmful until one of my parents was all like, "That doesn't sound right," and looked closer and like, no, the health bar is just growing, and I was just too stupid to notice that.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense, sir.
Yes.
Like, yeah, imagine they'd have that mangoes would be harmful in this game. That makes no sense.
You're making no sense right now.
Well, I'm sure my words will make more sense if you just go play the Tarzan video game.
No, I don't want to.
It was my Easter present.
It's not Easter. I just don't know. I don't know about you, Lug.
If you put the game in your CD player, it'll play the music as its own album. The video game is its own album.
Yeah, a lot of PS1 games do that.
The PC version does it too.
I love how if you put Symphony Night into the CD player, you have Alucard be like, "You really shouldn't do this, but since you're already here, here's a banger track." No. That is literally like the gist of what he says.
Ready now.
Sounds like that Buzz Lightyear music CD from Serial.
Really?
The Buzz Blasts. Oh, have you heard it?
No, I haven't.
It's just 3 tracks, and they're really corny.
Oh God, of course they are. Alright, this looks like we're at the top of the tower, so alright, Lug, can you read Drago's comment, please?
A lot of old PC and PlayStation games did that, but must start on track 2. Yeah, apparently it depends on like what kind of CD player you use. Like the one I was using, the first track would just be complete silence, and then the actual music would start on track 2. But then I remember I tried seeing what would happen if I put it in this CD player alarm clock that my parents had as a kid, and the silent track wasn't there. It would just immediately start. Yeah, it just seemed to depend on what kind of player you were using. Some of them would actually render the silent track, and others wouldn't. Which I'm pretty sure the silent track is just all the other files, but like they're not audio, so there's just long silence.
Interesting. Yeah, the reason why a lot of those games could play on the CD player is they use Redbook audio, which is like the CD player audio. Because like we have all the space, why don't we just use like actual audio or whatever?
Oh yeah, like I'm pretty sure with like all of these particular PC games, if you put them in your disk drive and go through the files, you'll find all that music as a bunch of WAV files or WAV or however you're supposed to say it.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe track 1 had the game on it. Yeah, I believe so, Drago.
Not for like Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, you can go in there and like all the music, sound effects, and voice clips are just uncompressed, what's the word? Just not zipped, not locked away files. You can just double click on them and they boot up. If not compressed, what's the other word? What's that word?
Uncompressed, lossless.
No, like that you can just click on them and they boot up. Yeah, they're not encrypted.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me. So they made a Wheel of Time game back in like late 90s, early 2000s, and I remember exploring the CD, and the music was literally in MP3. So all you had to do was just like copy and paste. Played Tomb Raider on the CD player? Yeah. That was some good music, honestly. Tomb Raider had good music. What's funny is, Tomb Raider had, like, that expansion for PC that not a lot of people played. So, like, I bet with the new, is the expansion on the remastered version? Did you guys know?
Do what?
The expansion for Tomb Raider. Do you know if it's in the remaster, the new remake or whatever?
I haven't popped it in, so I don't know. What expansion though?
Yeah, I haven't heard of this.
So Tomb Raider back in the day on PC actually got expansions.
Oh wow, okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, they were exclusive to PC.
Huh.
You didn't know that?
Steam version No. Wonder if the Steam version does the Steam version do that?
I mean,
Does it
I would
have their
imagine
expansion
so.
packs loaded in.
Yeah. He said he had it for PC. Didn't know there was a Steam version. Yeah, let me get.
Here.
All right. Yep. Look it up, guys.
Look it up here.
Yeah, when you start talking about it, I was like, Talking about the reboot, right? Surely there was some kind of like DLC thing for that, right? The original? What?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It says Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered was revealed on September 14th, 2023, and a Nintendo Direct was announced to be released for the all the consoles. It includes 3 expansion packs from the original games: the Unfinished Business, the Golden Mask, and the Lost Artifact.
Yeah. So cool.
So it doesn't.
no,
So it does have the yeah.
that's cool. You know, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the worst thing you can do for a remaster or a re-release is limited run games.
Oh God, yes. That's like the kiss of
I
death.
did that.
It's like one of those memes. It's like it's getting a remaster. It's being done by Little Run Games.
Yeah, and you just want to blow your fucking brains out. Because like
Essentially.
I've only done business with them one time, and that was for the Shredder's Revenge physical release. And you this is what I didn't understand. You took pre-orders the day the game came out,
Yeah.
which didn't make any sense. So if you wanted the physical release, you had to wait almost like 9 months to have the game. And by then the hype kind of died down a little bit on it. So, you know,
It's really stupid.
and I got the middle of the road. I got the physical release, but it was like it wasn't the Ultimate Collector's Edition, but it was like, like the middle one
Yeah.
where you got some collector's edition stuff. But I didn't get like the whole big giant $200 package one,
Right.
But yeah, I had to wait like 6 months for it. I was sitting there waiting for it, and when I get it, I'm like, thanks. Why didn't you take pre-orders like a long time ago? That's what I don't understand. Like, so that way, by the time release happens, we can all have the game.
Well,
Didn't make any
because
fucking-
screw you. That's why.
And yeah, because screw me. And that's what I hate about it. Like, you get they cost so damn much for these re-releases, and then if you miss it, well, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And be prepared to pay exorbitant amount of money for it.
Yeah, and then like, oh, it's supposed to be limited. Then it shows up at Best Buy 3 months later.
Yeah. Oh, seriously?
Yeah, a lot of limited run games end up showing up at Best Buy. I've literally,
That's awesome.
yeah, like I remember seeing the Scott Pilgrim, literally. Oh, Drago, frick you. He said, Margaret died from crabs.
They just hit him with the shampoo. It should be all right.
Oh God, this is the problem I have, is they're calling for backup, and I'm just like, quit calling for backup. Let me just kill you.
Yeah, you have like a multi-hit spell or something.
I mean I'm a lot of mana.
Oh, okay.
Alright, oh God, in case, like, I'm at the top of the tower. Alright. It's fine.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah. So I'm looking up I'm looking up on BestBuy.com, and I just typed in limited run games, and here's all these like physical releases they have. Yeah, here's a Scott Pilgrim game right here, $34.
And now Dorothy, yeah.
Ow!
Why did you go for ow for?
They just fell out of the. That guy just fell out of the sky with such velocity and just thudded there. No wonder 2 people are dead.
Oh, screw you. Right. Hey, horrible man, how you doing? Alright.
Oh, this is crazy. I think I'm going to go to Best Buy tomorrow and pick up some games.
Why? What are you gonna pick up?
Well, they got the Contra collection here for like $34.
Oh, not bad.
It's like limited run. Yeah, they got the Tomb Raider remastered, but they got the collector's edition up here for like $40.
Oh,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Black Friday still.
Crowds got cleared up. Yay. Alright, this is supposed to be the inn.
Is it?
Oh, no, it's not the inn. It's the item shop.
It's being hostile for no reason.
I know. You just
Is it really? Yeah.
You sounded like Bianca there for a moment.
Mm. Let's see here. Horrible Man said, just woke up and decided that I'm already done for the day. Well, hell, the day's almost over, Ducky. My God, it's 10 o'clock.
Well, it depends on your schedule. It's almost lunchtime for us creatures of the night.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Yes, it is.
Wait. First off, we're getting a Chimera wing. Let's see here. Copper sword. Yep, I'll sell that. Yeah, it's kind of like a will I need it later kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't somebody going to talk about adaptations?
I think maybe.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, sir?
Tell us.
Well,
We want to know.
Wasn't somebody going to do like a Cinderella adaptation?
Oh, Lug, wasn't that you who was gonna say that?
Well, that certainly sounds weird out of context.
Yeah.
Well, that's your cue to put it into context, so people don't think you're weird.
Well, I guess I got to thinking of how that's what everyone seems to just know her name as, but technically she's just supposed to be called Ella. That's her actual name, and the name Cinderella was an insult from from her stepsisters and stepmother, because of just how covered in cinders she'd get doing her work. So it's pretty much just like a message of know your place, trash.
Oh god.
But yeah, her actual name's Ella, and this at least in the classic Disney film, this is just like barely alluded to, if at all, if I recall correctly. It's been years since I've seen it, but it just kind of seems to get swept under the rug with all the rest of the cinders.
With all the rest of the cinders.
I hear the remake tried to address a little more, but then it gets more awkward as it still just sweeps it under the rug.
Okay.
But
He's
yeah,
trying to go for a cleaning pun.
So I got to wondering, like, what exactly could happen that makes something like that work? Like what exactly changed? Because it just kind of gets forgotten about. I got to thinking, well, what if someone might need a change of perspective, like someone new? Like, what if it I don't know, what was the new mouse? Gus, I think, was the new one that gets added, being chased by Lucifer the cat.
I guess.
I think so, yeah.
Like, what if up until that point, Ella's always just hated the name Cinderella, and then suddenly Gus just or maybe some new character or whatever, just overhears her being called Cinderella and is just like, oh, that's the prettiest name I've ever heard. And then that just kind of flips a switch, and suddenly she just has a completely different perspective on it, and instead of taking on the meaning that was originally intended, just a whole new meaning for it is just created in her mind. And it got me to thinking, like, man, I have had so many experiences like that before, where
You're talking about taking something meant to demean you and making it like your strength.
sort of like that,
Yeah, flipping
but
things
like
on their
something that
head, yeah.
but like something that had no meaning or a poor meaning that may not have really been important, but then you added something, you took something empty and then gave it its own significance. And then while it might be interesting to contrast this with the introduction of the fairy godmother, it's interesting to think you can't always just wait for some perfect moment for something to happen or for something to become significant. You have to create that yourself. You have to. You can't just wait all your life for that perfect moment for something or other to happen. It is something you gotta achieve. You've got to take something that might have been meaningless and give it meaning yourself. I just feel like that'd be an interesting angle to go at it from. Seems like a nice thematic element that is just barely there. There's a speck of that concept in the story there. You know what? That'd be interesting to have that be a thematic focus or something, because I've been through that kind of thing plenty of times. For that'd be an interesting way to make the story have some more some new kind of relatability, I guess. A nice modern touch that's not the obnoxious kind of modern or anything. Still feels kind of timeless.
You mean
that could be interesting.
You won't have Disney's first gay character?
All right,
I don't know,
Caster, read
a
the freaking
collection,
comments. Caster, catch up on the comments. We've got a lot of people commenting. You guys have been talking. I've been trying to be nice, but read the comments.
Okay. Just watched the Sandman adaptation for Netflix yesterday. 6 out of 10.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay. That comment is a 6 out of 10.
Oh,
Hello.
I give your response a 7.3 out of 10. Too much water.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, Tavia.
How goes? How's your day going? Well, it's doing all right.
Yeah. Did a comment earlier.
Imagine
so that went well.
Orbit says, imagine if there was a scene where Ella beats the brakes off somebody with a broom for calling her Cinderella, it might muddy her image of innocence. Someone says that's cool.
Well, that's one way to sweep them off their feet.
I mean, are we? We're not gonna do a horror adaptation, are we?
Oh.
No, that's Cinderella 3.
The rescindering.
Oh god. Oh god. So apparently there's a Popeye horror movie going on.
Oh no.
All right. Has anybody watched the official trailer for that?
Is
No.
he just killing Thimble
Okay.
Theater characters or something?
Okay. All right. So it's going to be horrible, but it's laughable horrible. Like, it's still not going to be good. Like, and I'm still not going to watch it. It's just, it made me giggle of like how stupid this is going to be. So you got these college students. They're
Oh god.
they're going to this town. They're going to this town, and they're going to study about an ancient legend, the legend of the sailor man who appears,
Oh my god.
and
Why?
he's murdered people.
Of
So
course
guess-
he
guess what-
has.
So guess where they go? They go to try to find him.
Where?
They go to the edge of town
Oh, of
at
course
the
they
old
do.
abandoned spinach canning factory.
Oh my god. Stop.
I wish I was joking, but I've
Man-
seen that and I was like, are you kidding me?
Man, you talk about like Popeye horror, and like the first thing that comes to mind is like, oh, what if they do some kind of body horror with it? Like, oh, maybe the explore how the spinach has effects on his body and something goes wrong or something. Like that would make some
So-
kind of sense. That would make more sense than whatever that was that you just described.
I don't know, but they make it out to be like it's an urban legend, and then like, then you see him like down a can of spinach, and of course since he's got super strength, he like breaks one guy's arm in half, you know, and he's like killing
That sounds
people and stuff.
unusually weak for spinach Popeye. Like base Popeye can do that.
And then someone said, like, oh, okay. So here's how the trailer ends. Girl's on the ground. I guess she's tripped or something, or I don't know. But she's on the ground. She's looking up. She's scared, and she yells at Popeye. Right? She yells at Popeye. She goes, you know what you are? You're a monster. And then you know how he responds. He responds in a
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
No. He talks like this, you know. And he goes, I am what I am.
What?
I am's what I am.
Okay, read the comments.
Why?
All right, let's decompress by reading the comments.
Cinderella Meets Misery by Stephen King would be interesting. He's right.
Misery.
You never seen Misery?
No.
Oh my god, that's actually a really good movie. You should go watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a supernatural. It's more like a thriller. It's not really I guess you could say it's a horror movie, but like it's not like monsters or anything. It's,
You'll never
you know,
want to do a convention ever again.
Yeah, I'm your number one fan.
I mean, you could do some kind of, like, I don't know, psychological horror angle with the emphasizing the stepmother more in the plot or something. I don't know.
I like the Robin Williams Popeye movie. You know what, Ducky?
A live-action adaptation done well.
Yeah, done well. Yeah.
Shelley Duvall is like quintessential olive oil. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah. Then Tavia says, at Horrible Man. Funny you should say that because we did get that for Junji Ito storyline on Netflix. Then someone says, yeah, the Robin Popeye was kind of a perfect adaptation for the time it was made. Yep. Plus,
Did you-
Robin does him well.
Did you know that village still exists? You can visit the Popeye village.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. The set they built for that it still exists.
Um, and for to talk about like a Cinderella horror, I will actually say there is one example of that done well, and that is, I believe it was an anime. It was an anime that was done, I believe, this year. It's called like it's basically like a retelling of Grimm's fairy tales, but they're all dark, and they
All
do
Grimm's fairy
Cinderella.
tales are dark.
You
bro.
mean just the source material?
Yeah, so they do the different Grimm's fairy tales, and they do them in like it's like an anthology series, and Cinderella is one of them, and they make Cinderella a psychological thriller because like Cinderella does all the stuff that she does normally, but it's like she's happy to do it, and it really unnerves like everybody. But apparently, she's actually pulling the strings from behind. It's pretty. I think that's actually probably one of the better episodes.
All right,
But I
Draco,
think it does the horror well.
the village is in Malta. I'm gonna put the website in the Discord chat.
Chocolate Malta.
Lug, I would like you to put this in the chat, please. All right, there you go. So yeah,
I
Lug,
wonder, is Iron City still around?
what's Iron City?
The city from Alita Battle Angel.
I think that was mostly green screen.
Yeah.
I thought that was like I thought there was a set built.
It was probably.
Well, yeah,
torn
there was
down.
Well, yeah, there was a set built for like for some of the scenes, but most of it was just CGI.
Yeah. So that is the website for the Popeye Village. If you want information, it's in Malta.
I was actually proud of myself. I found I was looking on Google Maps the other day, just bored, and I actually found the Hobbit village in New Zealand
Oh, I bet that
Just
was
by-
nice.
just by zooming around because I found the like where you go and buy the tickets to go, and I was like, oh, then it's got to be around here somewhere. And then I got looking, it's like a half a mile away. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I found it.
What's really interesting is if it wasn't for the Hobbit movies, it would not be in as good a shape as it is because that set was really deteriorating after the movies. And so when they went in to film The Hobbit, the guy let them use permission on the condition that they restore it for sustainability because it turns out it's a great tourist attraction.
Yeah.
So if there's
I mean,
so the Hobbit movie.
I mean, hell,
one
didn't
good thing
they,
came out of the movie is what I'm trying to say.
hell, didn't they like make a limited edition coin? Like it has the one ring on it for the currency.
I think they did, yeah. Oh, and they did Air New Zealand in-flight video themed to Lord of the Rings. It is like the greatest thing ever. All right, Caster, put that in chat for me to show it to you after the stream. Put that in chat, please, so I don't forget it.
What the?
Lord of the Rings in-flight video.
Okay, yeah, okay. I
Sorry.
will type that right now.
So I have a habit of like saying I'll show stuff after the stream, and then by the time we do it, I forget. So that's why I'm having him remind me. All right, what's Orbital Man saying?
We can tell you after the stream.
Lug.
Bruce Campbell built a town on his property to film My Name is Bruce. Dude could make super bank to letting people check it out, but then he'd have to deal with the filth associated with tourists.
Fun fact: Bruce Campbell lives less than an hour away from me.
Back.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell. He lives in Royal Oak, Michigan.
Really now.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Nope.
Yeah, him and Sam Raimi are from Michigan.
Hmm.
You guys didn't know that?
No, it's not. I mean, it's not common knowledge. I don't know where everybody's from.
I'm not that big enough of a stalker to know where Bruce Campbell is from.
Oh my god, Nix, why? Alright, we got Bunny Girl Nix in the chat, and she, of course, did her usual epic entrance. And she applauds herself, of course.
I didn't do that.
Sure.
And Lugding's a bonk.
Oh, yes.
No!
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, please
No.
bonk Lug Nix.
I love violence.
Yes.
Ah.
What's that kind of timing?
The funny thing is, I don't even know what it was for. I can't remember. I just remember he needed
either.
one.
I can't remember either.
I just know he
You
needed
know
one.
not who you are. You do not know why you are here. All you know is you must kill.
Yes. Yes.
On a regular basis, so.
How you doing, Nix?
Doing a lot better than yesterday, I'll say that.
That is good.
Had the worst back pain of my life, all located in my left shoulder blade.
Oof.
Who you carrying?
I mean,
But,
besides this entire stream.
It
Yeah.
seems to have died down quite a bit, thank God. I had to sleep in a very specific position last night, or my back would just dead off immediately. Not even a very fun position.
Sorry, the mind wanders.
Yeah, she went there. Anyways,
let's be honest. Nix knew exactly what she was doing with that one.
I mean, did you take like aspirin or anything?
Yeah, I had like 2 Tylenol yesterday, 1 Aleve, and then another Aleve today. And I had my little gremlin sidekicks step on my back. And kick me repeatedly.
I mean, Caster, isn't that what minions are good for?
That I mean, there's all kinds of good things minions are good for. They're good for like getting door dashes. Good for that. Good for target practice. I mean, it's just all kinds of great things.
Banana recipes.
What?
Oh, I don't let them around open flames.
It seems like there's a story for that.
Yeah, he was talking about minions. Those little yellow guys.
Yeah, I'm aware. Alright, Nix, can you read the comments?
I'm just gonna go from where I came in.
Okay.
Bruce Campbell built a town on his property film My Name is Bruce. Dude could make super bank letting people check it out, but then he'd have to deal with the filth associated with tourists, says Horrible Man.
That's horrible.
Drago says My Name is Bruce is an awesome movie. Guan D. Die. I don't know how
One
to...
dee da. Sorry. I can't
is
help
his
it.
name, and Horrible says man says the bean curd.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All right. Hey.
I don't either because I kind of just popped in.
Yeah, she's very good at that.
But I do see in the chat that there was talk of the Robin Williams Popeye, which is based as hell.
Yeah, I was saying that Shelley Duvall is kind of the definitive olive oil in my opinion.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I think she gets a lot of unnecessary hate.
Yeah.
I don't even know why. She seemed like such a sweet woman.
I don't know. I think it's like. Also, can we just be honest? Stanley Kubrick straight up abused her on set.
But yeah, it's well documented, and people are like,
Oh, yeah.
well, if it was Shelley Duvall, it's the same. No, fuck off.
Okay, you want to know how bad it was? The scene where like he's like trying to get away from Jack and she's crying. He made her do so many takes. She got severely dehydrated from all the crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Disney evil.
Oh god, not even Disney would be like, whoa, that's a little bit too much.
We like
So-
traumatizing our actors too, but Jesus Christ, man.
Exactly.
But so I have to ask, since we've already talked about it, but I gotta ask anyways.
Take this.
Nix, have you seen the Popeye the Sailor Man horror movie trailer?
Oh, there's two of them.
Eh.
There's two of those horror movies.
Two.
What?
Yeah, there's the Popeye one, just called Popeye, I think it was. And then there's Popeye the Slayer Man, which apparently takes place in a spinach packaging factory.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Popeye the Slayer Man. Yeah, they're like,
Why? Why?
yeah, that's the one I saw today. I thought it was just one movie. I didn't know they were making two.
Yeah, because obviously when a character that is beloved by all goes into the, you know,
Public domain.
yeah, the public domain, thanks, my brain decided to just stop working on me. That's what you have to do with them. You gotta just make straight up horror. Not even good horror, like terrible horror.
Can we like not and say we did, please?
It's a cash
No.
grab. That's what it is. It's just a cash
It's gonna
grab.
happen when Superman comes into the public domain.
Oh. At
Not
least,
fun with that.
at least we've
Oh
already.
man, you think the evil Superman movies are bad now?
At least we've already had an evil Superman movie. Ironically, no, made by James Gunn.
Well, actually, you
Yeah.
know what? I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. But wouldn't it be neat? We've already had so many of those. What if it just loops around and then suddenly we get an influx of just aspirational Superman movies again?
Oh, you mean like Christopher Reeves? That'd be awesome.
Well, apparently,
I'm not holding out hope.
yeah, James Gunn is claiming he's making an aspirational one, but
Like
yeah, we'll see.
I've said this before, right? I've said this before with like Count Dracula, right? Count Dracula's public domain. It's been public domain for like a century, probably, right? So like, for every, let's say, good adaptation of Dracula we get, there's 1,000 bad ones,
I
and
mean,
that's what's going to happen with the other stuff.
for
That's a pretty good one. The Batman versus Dracula.
for
Oh,
ev-
that was epic.
for every Bram Stoker's Dracula, we have at least 3 Dracula 2000s.
Yeah.
And by the way,
And
if
I-
you've not seen Dracula 2000, it is a comedy of badness.
I only went to see
robot.
that. I
Isn't
only
that
went to
called
see
Gerard
that.
Butler?
Yeah, Gerard Butler, and it has like Jerry Ryan in it, like a lot of people.
Yeah, that's the only reason I went to see that movie is because I was hot on Jerry Ryan at the time.
Oh yeah, and he's actually like Judas.
Oh yeah, he's actually Judas in this one. Yeah, like the actual
Yeah.
biblical Judas.
To be fair, I think making Dracula Judas is that's not the worst thing ever. Let's be honest.
No, it's not the worst thing, but like, why though? Like, why would you do that?
I mean, at
But
least it's
that's why-
at least it's an original take.
That's why he can't look at the cross.
I mean, that does do a good job of explaining it. Like,
But like, well, a lot better than Castlevania. Did you hear that explanation?
oh my god.
Yes. Oh my god. And a bunch of people pointed out the fallacy in that too, because they're like, well, then how is Dracula living in his castle?
Yeah, take it away, Nick. Explain, please.
Please go ahead.
So, apparently, the reason Dracula can't handle looking at crosses is something to do with, and I think I got it right here, right angles or something like that.
Intersecting angles.
Intersecting angles. So, I have to ask, how the fuck does he stay inside?
How does he look at a window pane?
What, right?
Like you just have a regular window, like a regular like four panel window, and Dracula just can't look at it because he's like, oh, I got intersecting corners. It says it makes their brain go hyperactive, and they're temporarily like because they're trying to like figure it out. I don't know. I don't know. It's basically saying their
It's
brain
something
is
really
overloading.
stupid. The person who wrote it thought they were really smart when they wrote it.
They were trying to be smart, and they were trying to explain like why a cross would work against like say for instance like a Muslim vampire or something. You know, like that's what they're trying to do. Like for different vampires from like around the world, why would it work? And it was like, I think you went a little too hard in the paint for that one because that one sounds really stupid. They were trying to be really smart, and it came out like it makes my brain. Actually, you know what? I see why it works because it makes my brain hurt, and I'm temporarily paralyzed.
Oh god.
No, but it's kind of funny because they were trying to make religion out to be the bad guys.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, yeah, how
I
do
can
you do that though if organized religion created the cross?
And the thing is, there's a
It's
scene in
what
season
makes
1
vampires.
where like the monster enters the church, and he's like, God's not here. You know, like I thought that was actually a really cool scene because it was like God has abandoned you because you have abandoned God. That's why the monster. Like I thought that actually was like really profound and like a great statement upon religion. But yeah, that was when the writing was good.
Yeah, it was to say like he really didn't have any faith. That's what it meant.
So
And it's kinda like goes back-
so you're saying that in order to defeat vampires, you have to listen to George Michael.
I guess so.
I mean, you
But
gotta
it
have
kind of like
faith.
goes back to you remember Fright Night?
I've only seen like the remake.
You done all right.
Okay, well in the original Fright Night.
1 second, there's dialogue.
Um,
There's dialogue.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh no.
Wait.
He didn't do the laugh. He should have laughed.
Like, okay, like. Alright, go
That
ahead.
was more of an inconvenience than anything.
Yeah.
But in the original Fright Night, which is kind of like a horror comedy back in the 80s, Roddy McDowall plays a TV vampire hunter, you know, and he tries to fight this vampire, right? Well, he holds up a cross, and the vampire like takes the cross and like just breaks it out of his hand. And there's a famous line where he goes, "You have to have faith for that to work on me, Mr. Vincent." So it's like, if you don't have any faith, then it's just a piece of wood, you know.
Yeah, like, I remember, reading this story about how, so there was this guy playing, like, Vampire the Masquerade, and he was an accountant, and his holy symbol was a credit card, because he's an accountant, he's a finance person, he worships money, so a credit card is his cross, so he held up a cross to a vampire and it actually worked, because that's his holy symbol. And I liked it because it actually kind of works.
Yeah. Well, see, like in
Cool.
to kind of get a little bit into some lore here. Has anybody ever read the original I Am Legend?
No.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I've read that.
Okay, so you'll probably know where I'm coming from here. So in the original I Am Legend, it was actually vampires.
Yeah. I think, if I remember correctly, the Will Smith version turned into like zombies or whatever.
Yeah, they're like zombie-like things, but in the original, they were like vampires. Well, this one, well, it wasn't a virus; it was a bacteria. But it said the bacteria did raise some of the dead, and there were two types of vampires. There was the living vampires, which is what everybody got turned into, and then you had some come back to life, and they were the dead vampires. Well, either way, the living vampires did not like the dead vampires, so they, would go on crusades to try to kill them. And but anyways, the main characters, it's all done from a first person narrative perspective of the main character, and he starts like you get a lot of him like thinking about different stuff and kind of questioning what's going on, and he was wondering why does a cross work on someone else but it doesn't work on somebody another person, and he's like, why does it work at all? Because this is not it's a bacteria that's causing vampirism. It's not a curse or anything. And so he comes to the conclusion that it basically has to do with the psychology of the person. So if the person you were like in their previous life, they were a Christian, then seeing the cross would make them like hate what they've become, and they start to like shy away from it. But then they said that the theory was that this would also work for a Jewish person if you showed them like, say, the Star of David. So basically, it's like whatever that person's religious symbol was, or whatever religion they were part of, if you showed them like a holy icon, it would like everybody had their own version of a crucifix. And then he like goes on to like wonder, and I don't know if he thought of anything, but I think he goes on to wonder what would happen if an atheist, became the vampire. Like, would they just be immune to that kind of stuff?
Well, the thing is, I think it's kind of like my example. Everyone worships something,
Yeah, that actually made me think of that because that's what the main character does. So, like, basically, yeah, whatever religion they were, that's what you would use. So,
yeah. Like for example, okay, I got to do this. Let's say you're woke SJW. Basically, you hold up a picture of Hillary Clinton, and like that's their holy symbol.
Like, no, Hillary, look what I've become.
God, I am so sorry. That was so cringe. I do apologize. Ooh.
All right, so I need you to know if he gets bitten by a vampire, we need to get a picture of like a redhead holding a rat or something and put it in front of him. Dude.
That might actually work. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Alright, what are the comments saying?
What the hell? I have completely messed up my screen.
Got this. Don't worry. Drago says songs in my head now, and I'm not sad about that. Horrible Man says Brightburn. Ugh.
Yeah.
Horrible Man also says that vampire right angle stuff was on Joe Rogan.
Alright, just pause for a second.
Cheers, ears! Weren't you Adam and Eve? We're free, boss! Just need to find somewhere to lay low, and we'll be back in a bit.
I love this.
It is he, Robin Hood, the bandito. Think that's our cue, boss? When it bleeding rains.
When it bleeding rains.
You're a saint, though. Be lucky, eh? Ta-da!
Voice acting.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Nah, mi perdoni. They fled before we could capture them.
The accent.
I see. Well, at least the crown is in safe hands. Ire will be most pleased. Hero of Aliahan, your help was most vital in securing...
I want to make some gazpacho.
Most
Then
vitali.
to our king yourself. He will want to thank you personally, and I'm sure the outpost will...
But, Commendatore, that is not enough.
Ah, how could I forget? Even once the outpost reopens, you will need the Chiave Magica, the magic key.
Why can't they
When
just say
possible,
that?
I would love nothing more than to. It is just, well,
Actually, I have heard it is hidden in the desert to the south, within the Great Pyramid.
The Great Pyramid.
davvero.
What about the OK
I suppose
Pyramid?
that would make sense. Now, my men and I must.
Or the
return to
not so okay
castle.
pyramid.
Best
Exactly.
of luck looking for the key.
Or that one hill over there.
Oh no! That's
not so a great pyramid. It's that hill.
that's well. The thing is, that's actually the hill I'm gonna die on. So,
Yeah. Now, if you excuse me, we're going out for some gelato.
oh god, leave the body, take the cannoli. All right.
Hey, yo, we're going to take the cannoli, boss. That would be hilarious if you had like one, like they're all sitting there with an Italian accent, and then there's like one guy from like Jersey, as in like a Jersey Italian. Yeah, your boss. I'm from South Italy.
So, can I just say, I'm still playing like Twilight Princess, right?
Yeah.
I got to the Lakebed Temple, and I went into it, and I'm like, I never did all this stuff with the Zor before. And it basically have a I have no memory of this place moment. But then I was like, wait, I got to the part where you have to carry Midna on Link's back to see Zelda, and that happens after this. So I had to have done this. But I have no memory of this temple.
Oh, wait a minute.
So what about like the Wild West town? Apparently, a lot of people forget about that part.
I remembered that. It's like a ghost town, basically, because there's like maybe one guy there. I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought Impa was there.
Yeah, it's so weird because it's like that's like the most American looking thing in the whole franchise. It feels so out of place.
Not to mention the fact that in Kakariko Village, the only two people you have that are actually living there still, aside from the bombs, the dude who runs the bomb shop, are very clearly supposed to be Native American in design, and it's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, because I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, who the hell are these people? So I'm not used to
Can it really?
a racially diverse Hyrule, I guess.
Alright.
You are a hero.
Apparently, a lot of people seem to get through the whole game without ever finding Agatha.
I found her. I knew she was there, and I went with like 4 or 5 bugs.
All along.
And I will abdicate immediately in your favor.
So guys,
Sorry.
So, will you accept the priceless gift I offer?
he's offering to make me king. Should I take it?
Yes.
Excellent! Then it is decided. Long live the new regent of Romaria.
Well,
That's a
regent.
ripple effect.
Oh!
Wait, is this for real? Oh shit!
Oh my
you're
god,
right.
it's happening!
But it wasn't even that big of a ceremony. What the hell?
I must thank you for acquiescing to the king's eccentric demands. However, I'm well aware that you are on an important mission of your own. Should you find yourself needing to return to troubles, visit the monster. That is where you find the former king. You see, the king has shirked his duties to go and watch the monsters more times than I can count. I'm certain he is in the arena.
Now we're staying here. This is the end. Sorry, folks. Bye.
King Phoenix! Oh god. So is this my life now? I'm the king. Okay.
So you're going to basically shirk your duties.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, like with Hyrule Warriors, I remember seeing people wondering, like, who the heck is this Agatha character? And they were apparently a lot of times just seemed to be people who had played Twilight Princess, but just somehow never saw her in their whole playthrough.
Oh my god, that's horrible. She's like one of the best characters, and she has such a little part. But like, you go to her for the first time with a bug, and she gives you the adult wallet, and you go from being able to hold 300 rupees to 600. which is great. But also, if you bring her bugs, male or female, she'll give you 50 rupees. If you bring her a pair, male and female, she'll give you 100. Like an extra 100 for the 2 bugs, the matching pair you brought. Also, I didn't remember this, and I don't think I ever saw the guy before, so I don't know how I missed him, but there's this dude standing right outside Agus's window, and if you talk to him, he sounds like a jealous stalker. Like, why were you in there with her? If you're not as interested in bugs as she is, don't go talking to her. And I'm like, dude, chill. But I would. Absolutely.
I'm starting to think
Agus is a cutie.
I think I know why what in goodness name are you wearing? Alright.
So I've been playing a Zelda game, and I've been playing Echoes of Wisdom,
Ooh,
and it is really fun. It's really fun. It's really fun, like seeing what echoes that you can use in certain situations to get you out of stuff. And there's a lot of game-breaking stuff too in there, which is crazy. So it reminds me, in that capacity, it reminds me of like Tears of the Kingdom, where it's like, what can you do to, like, you know, cheese the game. Like you remember those, like, in like classic Zelda, there's always like those weird things in dungeons, like blades that slide across the floor if you get in front of them.
Guys, I'm sorry to say I am no longer the king.
Boo.
I have relinquished my title because I have a duty to the world. Also, the game wouldn't let me progress to relinquish it, so.
You become king if you don't get anything from it. That's bullcrap.
I'm just... Alright, so Mel Brooks lied to me. It is not good to be the king.
You should have taken his wife.
In a very kingly fashion.
So Orwell Man says that vampire right angle stuff was on Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay.
Then Orwell Man says the OK Pyramid, aka the Bass Hunter Pro Shop.
No, Pro Pyramid.
Also, Nix, your kin is here.
Huh.
They're bunny girls.
Haha.
Yes,
What's up?
this is where Nix's sisters are.
So I made a tweet like yesterday or the day before,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a couple of likes. I don't think anyone knew the hell I was talking about, but it was me yelling about someone who wouldn't stop taking stupid turns while they were driving.
Wait, stupid turns? Oh.
So there's a mission in Twilight Princess before you can get to the Lakebed Temple, where you have to help Telma, the barkeep lady, and Ilya, who's lost her memories, get a dying Zora child to Kakariko Village. And you know what the dumb bitch does?
What?
At one point, while you're getting chased by people with flaming arrows and birds dropping bombs on you, decides to take a turn around a hill a few times instead of just going straight to Kakariko.
Why?
I don't know. Probably because some dumbass in the game design area thought it would be a good idea to keep the stupid fucking thing going. And I actually got so frustrated that I resorted to beating the shit out of my controller, even though it wasn't my controller's fault.
Sorry, that was just freaking hilarious.
Thank God I only lost once, and the second time I did it, I cleared it.
Well, that's
But
good.
if the wagon is set on fire by fire arrows or bombs, you have to use your Gale's boomerang to put out the fire. You know how bad that is? The stupid fucking thing doesn't want to work if they're a certain distance away, I'm on horseback, and I'm taking care of enemies with my sword and arrows.
Nix, read Orbital Man's latest comment.
Says women drivers in Zelda. Yeah. You know what? No, not even just women drivers. It was just Telma. Telma's the worst driver in all of Zelda history. Freaking, what's her name from the Romani's ranch? Cremia. At least when you have to defend her cart from bandits, she's a good driver and gets you out of there as fast as you can. As fast as she can. She's like, ah, shit, he probably doesn't want to keep doing this. I should find another way out because this place is blocked off. And good on her. We stand Cremia.
Okay. I will remember that.
Also, after she gives you the Romani mask, the cow head, to get you into the bar, if you do the quest afterwards, she gives you a boob hug.
A boob hug?
A boob hug. Where Link's face gets pressed into her tits. It's great.
Oh my god.
It's actually kind of funny, but it came up but that actually happened because of an accident that they didn't realize because of the models and how they were positioned and Link's size compared to Cremia. So they just went full into it and were like, you know what, this is something guys would like.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, the boob hug is specifically was an accident turned opportunity because they're like, yeah, our male audience will love this. This is what young guys are into.
Oh god.
And they were right.
It's caster approved, yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever heard of any part of Majora's Mask talked about as much as Cremia's boob hug.
So here in Dragon Quest, there's this thing called Puff Puff. It's a very similar thing. Yeah. Also, can we just comment about how in Zelda 2, when you go see that woman, like, oh, I'll heal all your wounds, she takes you into her house and things happen.
Yeah, they don't even, like, try to hide it. She just goes in there with him. They come out and you're, like, full health. They weren't subtle in the slightest.
No. Romani Road is open. Alright. I actually think I need to go the other way, but yeah. So you guys know about the Bass Pro Shop in Memphis?
Isn't it like
I don't know
made
much
out
about
of a
it in
pyramid?
general.
It is.
Yeah, it's a giant pyramid.
I was gonna say though, there's something here about Nintendo
Alright, what about...
that just kind of popped up onto my feed while we were talking about it. So, you know that meme where it's not the dog who's like, please remember retro video games, Nintendo, no play, only remember. But someone actually said, was quoted me, it was like, to play devil's advocate, the DS and by extension 3DS are probably the most difficult systems to make available on modern hardware in a functional capacity. The dual screens were a cool feature, but they make porting the games very awkward.
Yeah.
And you know what? Fair enough. That is probably true.
Yeah, the only reason why they were able to do it on the Wii U is because the Wii U essentially had two screens.
Yeah, you had like the TV, and then you had like the little screen.
Yeah, that's the only
On the
reason why
actual
they were able to
system.
do that.
Yeah. I've been making a lot of waves on Twitter. Not like huge waves, but I've been getting more likes on my posts than usual recently.
Yeah, that'll happen just when you post regularly.
Well, no, but I mean, like, I don't know, I, kind of, like, I don't know, I've been seeing a lot more stupidity. Like, people were going off on this one dude for quote-unquote sexualizing a character who was a victim of SA. One person even looked extra mile and fixed the art, in massive quotation quotes, fixed, and even said, "Woo, what the hell's going on?" The reply, they just fixed their art because they were sexualizing an SA victim. The artist should have at least done some research instead of seeing and then drawing.
That has real, like, somebody says something on stupid on Twitter. It's like, I'm blocking their, I'm muting this thread because y'all can't behave yourselves. Oh god.
Yeah,
so
I was
stupid.
like, it's a fictional character, you loser. Christ, can we stop? I was like, can we as a species stop trying to quote unquote fix other people's art? Go wage your bullshit moral crusade somewhere else. Like,
do you remember that one time somebody tried to fix J. Scott Campbell's art?
yeah, oh my god. And then he was like, oh no, I did that on purpose and blah blah. And then he goes back and says sorry and relinquishes everything he said.
Yeah,
And
that's
I was like, no, why did you bend the knee, you idiot?
yeah, that's the problem. Once you apologize, they own you.
Yeah. But one person was like, oh, sexualizing SA victims is bad. I was like, she isn't real, you king schizos.
Yeah.
And I've just kind of been getting, like, more likes than usual on posts like that. And I was like, no, go away. I don't want attention. Leave me alone.
She says that while on a live stream. I love the pause as Nick's realized, holy crap, he's right.
No, but, like, seriously, though. I don't want attention from people on Twitter because they're fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, what's the comments got for us?
Horrible Man says Nintendo is trying to claim a mechanic that the Power World guys put in a game before Nintendo ever did. Retroactive copyright would be absolute chaos.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but, like, the using a ball to catch a monster has been happening for, like Jade Cocoon. That was in the PlayStation. Like, it is a huge fucking can of worms Nintendo is opening right now.
And I don't want to talk about it because I know it's bullshit. We all know it's bullshit. There's nothing new we can say about it other than it's bullshit, and that's been said
Yeah.
20,000 times.
There's only so many times you can say Nintendo bad before it gets old.
Exactly. Nintendo's doing a bad.
Alright. What's the comment saying? Hey, Black Reaper Kai.
He's saying, hey, yeah.
No, what's Orbital Man saying?
I don't know. Nothing yet.
Oh, I thought he said
I
something.
literally just.
Oh,
I literally just.
guys, I think she literally just.
But, like.
He's
I
now
think-
he's saying yokai.
Yeah, that's it.
Yokai.
Yokai!
Yokai.
Yokai!
Hey, yokai. What's up, my dog?
Alright, we're
But
done
anyway,
with this.
it's like 6 days ago, I tweeted out because someone was going on about, oh, don't let these people know about Static Shock. They would have had a stroke sitting through that one episode talking about racism or school shootings. And I was like, everyone that talks about woke messaging loves Static Shock.
Yeah. Also, John A. Douglas, it's actually really good. I've been really enjoying it. The game has a decent amount of challenge. The graphics are like superb. I think we even got Caster here is considering buying it.
What's that? Dragon Warrior?
Dragon Quest.
Oh yeah, Dragon. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for the. I think I'm gonna get it for the Series X.
Not a bad idea.
Like my post saying what everyone else has been saying got 36 likes, and I don't know how, and I don't know why. Where did all these people come from?
Nix.
I mean,
People
used to
want to
getting,
hear what
like,
you have to
10
say.
likes.
Get used to it.
It's the algorithm.
Yeah.
You're in it.
The algorithm is in you, Nix.
It surrounds us. It binds us. Penetrates us.
That post was
I was
not
waiting for you to
deleted,
say
Twitter.
that.
What the hell?
I was waiting for you to say that.
I could do it like Herbert from like Family Guy Star Wars. Surrounds us, penetrates us.
Oh my god.
Wait
Stop.
a second. What the hell's going on? Did Twitter straight up delete one of my posts?
Oh. So, Johnny Douglas says, you best start believing in algorithms, Miss Nix. You're in one now. I was trying to do my best Barbosa and failed.
He deleted it.
Really?
Yeah, the post about Static Shock. I don't know what's going on. I guess
Oh,
I'm-
censorship.
the Nix is being
Static
censored.
Shock is being censored?
No.
No, I am.
Alright, hashtag free
Oh
the
no,
Nix.
here it is. Never mind. I found it.
Oh.
That was weird.
I was waiting for some kind of get the pitchforks.
Yeah. I was about to spin up the free Nix hashtag again.
Legit. But,
Justice for
and then, like, the day after that post, I posted just wow with like shiny, sparkly hearts on a quote tweeting a picture I liked of Princess Peach. Like, it's really cute fan art. I got 26 likes out of that, and I'm like, why though? Like, people I didn't even know, people that don't follow me, just started like, oh yeah, that's a great post.
Nix, you just have to come to terms with the fact that you're hitting the algorithm. You're popular, Nix. People want to hear what you have to say.
But like, most of my other tweets don't get that kind of action.
Well,
I'm like, what the hell?
you did a thing. Alright, we're in Asham.
Ass ham.
Oh god, I knew somebody was going to say that. I do love these graphics. Wow, they look so good.
Oh, so I'm on Twitter right now, and it says
Why?
there's this post here. It says the biggest conspiracy theory I believe is that the 2016 Disney hastily made their animatronic Hillary Clinton into a Trump.
Oh god.
If you look at the face, it does. It kind of looks like Hillary Clinton with a wig on.
I think they actually did the same thing. Like, apparently they prepared a Kamala, like a Kamala animatronic.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Now they have to have two Trumps.
Oh god.
That's gonna piss people off, and I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna piss
Just
people
that's not even a political statement. That's just for the laws. I'm here for the anarchy, folks.
off. Pretty much. John A. You did come a little bit late, Black Ripper Kai, but better late than never, sir. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, I just wanted to also say a big thank you to all the people who liked my niece's artwork.
Oh,
You're welcome.
She is very excited that her picture got 36 likes.
nice.
It really made her day. She's I've been trying to get her to work on her drawing skills and kind of up her talents since then. And because I noticed, and even now she's doing it, but she's been very self-conscious about her drawings, and she talks about how bad they are, how horrible she thinks they are, and I'm like, no, you're not doing that. We are not doing that with you.
You just got to keep doing it because my sister, she used to draw, right, and she used to do little doodles and stuff, and she would often do like tracing, and that's how she would learn how to draw a little bit better.
Yeah.
And now she's like a really talented artist, So you just gotta keep doing it because I watched her go from little kids doodles to stuff that you'd put in a magazine or something. Really good stuff.
Mm.
The thing is, my older brother, her father, is actually a really good artist. He doesn't do anything with his talent. He was supposed to go into an art school or something, and he never did because lack of willpower and the want.
Yeah. I
So he just kind of bumps around. It happens. But I was like, no, we're not doing that with you. You have a talent, and I'm going to help you nurture that talent. So we've been watching a lot of drawing videos, and she's been trying to get better. And I keep having to remind her, you're 6. Obviously, your drawings aren't going to look that great at first. But you just got to keep practicing.
Yeah.
And as you get older, and the more you practice, the better you're going to end up doing. Heck, my grandfather even went out and got her and her little sister, who is 3 years old, both their own little drawing books. And my niece was so excited that she's got 4 or 5 pages already filled to the brim with drawings and doodles.
So Horrible Man says, didn't Disney announce their Close the Hall of Presents? I have not heard that.
I don't hear anything from Disney ever.
I do. It's never anything good.
Ooh.
And then Mr. John A. Douglas, hey buddy, says I thought the animatronic thing was a common known thing. Not really, because I haven't. Yeah, I don't really at Disney stuff, so. I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World, so I wouldn't know.
Apparently that Santa account, the Santa Decides, for some reason is calling itself the correct version, and I don't know why.
It's because it's because he's anti-woke, and so people got pissed off and they created alternate versions.
Ah, okay, well, the Santa Decides account has been putting people, or characters, in the morally ambiguous list.
Okay.
And all I can say is... I don't
That's a new one.
Yeah, I thought it was just naughty or nice. Dude, what do the morally ambiguous children get for Christmas?
They get pumpkin seeds.
Completely useless presents that they don't enjoy, but not coal. Just stuff that makes them feel awkward.
Like socks and underwear?
I guess.
Yeah. Speaking of Santa Claus, I saw the movie Red One today.
Why?
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. Just thought I would. It's actually not that bad. According to this lore, Krampus is actually the brother of Santa Claus.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard that once or twice in media, but I don't
Yeah.
agree.
And J.K. Simmons plays Santa Claus.
Oh, I love J.K. Simmons.
Okay, that's base.
So I'm waiting to sit there and go, think, Krampus, think.
Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen? There's this edit for Legend of Korra where they replace all of Tenzin's lines with lines from Whiplash. It is the most hilarious thing ever.
That's beautiful.
All right, write
But
that
yes.
down. Write that down, Caster. I'll show it later.
All right.
But yeah, so apparently, and this is gonna make zero sense to anyone who knows this character that I'm about to talk about. Emiko Toga from My Hero Academia is on the morally ambiguous list. Never mind that she kills people,
Yeah.
she's somehow morally ambiguous. I don't know, man. I think murdering innocent people might be a naughty thing to do, but
I mean, who are we to judge?
yeah.
All right, what's the comment saying?
Santa sees the world in black and white. J.K. Simmons already played Santa in Claus. He was superb. He makes a good tier Santa. He makes a good tier Santa. Yeah.
I can believe it.
Lucy Liu's also in that movie too.
Really?
Yeah, because apparently the U.S. government knows about Santa Claus.
What?
Yeah.
Is that the plot of
Yeah.
Red One or something?
Yeah, yeah. So
What?
like, yeah, the U.S. government because Santa gets kidnapped, and so like, you know, the U.S. government gets involved. The Department of Mythological Beings.
Oh God.
And Lucy Liu plays the director of it.
Just why?
So they hire Chris Evans to like try to track him down. So he has to team up with The Rock. The Rock is Santa's personal bodyguard.
Why? Just why?
Yeah. And Santa's elves is actually like it's an acronym. I can't remember what it was, but it was like an acronym for something like Elite something Force.
Oh, do you guys remember Santa Inc?
I try to forget it.
The Seth Rogen.
Thanks for reminding me.
The Seth Rogen one.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking
Yeah,
there. No.
Yeah, with what's her name? Sarah Silverman.
Okay, here's the topic. What are your guys' favorite, like, Christmas movies, Christmas shows, or Christmas adaptations, or whatever?
Oh, I love the old Rankin Bass stuff. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's terrible." Oh, blah blah blah.
It's
I'm
not
like, "No,
terrible!
you don't understand the love I have for it."
Whoever says that stuff's terrible has no taste.
They have no
I mean, it
soul.
should be ignored.
They have, like,
Yeah.
The classic stuff is great. The Rankin Bass stuff is great. Always love like you know, it's a classic. I love the Charlie Brown Christmas. That's always a classic.
yeah. Alright, what's the comment saying?
You know, well, probably one of my favorite Christmas movies. Ernest Saves Christmas.
Oh God, Ernest.
Totally forgot about Claus. That was so good. Then Johnny Douglas says, in Fat Man, the government strong arms Santa into using his factory-developed missile guidance motherboards. Then Walton
What?
Goggins shows up after being hired by a rich kid who got coal.
Walter Goggins? Oh,
Or Walton Goggins.
yeah,
Then,
he plays the ghoul on Fallout. The guy is a great actor. I love him.
I got, and then Quiet Red Media says, I got my bottle of Kraken, y'all. Let's go.
Okay.
Orwell says, if Santa had to deal with the U.S. government, he'd shove so much coal into them that they'd never start another war over oil again.
Oh god.
Yes.
So, yeah, basically, if every member of the government would get so much coal, like, we wouldn't have to have this renewable energy fight. Everything would run on coal.
Then it says Xmas movies are continuous, whatever that means. Then it says, then Douglas says, top 5 Christmas movies: Claus 4, Rudolph, the OG Grinch movie.
Oh yes.
It's a Wonderful Life, and A Christmas Story.
Okay. Yeah, shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, you shoot your eye out, kid.
Did you guys ever see the sequel they did, A Christmas Story?
Nope.
No.
I imagine it's horrible, right?
Alright, so you go in the desert. That's the next area.
Sizzle.
Okay. What are the comments saying?
Oh, Quiet Red Media says, by the way, y'all, I'm in the midst of building my PC still. I'm going to go with a 4070 Super for now, since they're close to releasing the 50 series. What GPU are you running?
My laptop has a 3060 in it.
Okay, I think I have something like that. What's my number? What number is it?
Take this.
While you're thinking, Nick, can you read comments?
Horrible Man says The Man Who Made Christmas is a movie about Dickens writing Christmas Carol, being haunted by his own characters. Gosh dang.
So,
But,
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but yeah, I've got the Rankin Bass that I love. Frosty, the first Frosty. I used to like the quote unquote sequel. I've kind of changed my mind.
My dad is obsessed with Frosty.
God damn.
He freaking loves that cartoon.
Dang it, I can't see it.
The Santa Claus movies, the first two.
Yes.
The third one's not terrible.
Okay, the third one is not terrible, and I'm just gonna say it. The Santa Claus Disney Plus series is actually kind of good.
I remember the only thing I know about the series on Disney Plus is that a lot of people, conservatives mostly, all conservatives, got really up in arms about the fact that there was this one joke where they misspelled Santa and it came out Satan, and they're like, "Oh, see, they're trying to indoctrinate our children. This is totally proof." I was like, "That's literally just the oldest Santa joke in the book."
Like, yeah.
They're making a movie about that.
See, there's this, like, as a Christian myself, I hate that subsect of Christians who are like, they look for anything to be offended by. It's infuriating.
Oh, the Pharisees, Sadducees, and teachers of the law.
Yeah. So, as much as...
Oh, there it is. Yep, 3060.
Okay.
NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060. That's what I got.
Alright, alright, 1 second. I need to grab a cable. Yep, battery just went out, so. Alright, okay, I shall be right back.
Yeah, they're making a Christmas movie where a kid writes his letter to Santa, but they said he can't spell very well, so apparently he writes a letter called Dear Satan.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, as much as I am happy to see the stream popping, and trust me, I did a whole convention today. I am really tired. The only reason I'm even streaming today is because I don't want to lose my place in the algorithm. I wanted to do at least 2 hours. My battery just died. I'm replacing it. We are going to start winding down. I'm not saying we're going to stop. I'm just going to start kind of getting things ready. But in terms of my 5 favorite Christmas movies, in no particular order, The Santa Claus, The Grinch, Rudolph, Rankin Bass. That's 3 right there. This might be a bit of a controversial, but Jingle All the Way.
That film's hated?
It has its haters. Also, in my opinion, it shows why Jake Lloyd probably wasn't the best fit for Anakin. Like, people think, oh, he's whiny, he's a bad actor because George Lucas can't direct kids. Well, that's probably true. If you watch Jingle All the Way, he's not that much different from Anakin.
Oh yeah, he is in that movie, isn't he?
Yeah. But I do like that movie because even though it goes like hyper into the commercialism of Christmas, there's still kind of a heart to it. Like, there's still kind of like a, yes, Christmas is over commercialized, but there's still kind of like a reason for it, you know? Like, Christmas exists for a reason. I don't know. It has a message without it being cynical. Oh yes, by the way, that's number 4. That's my 5th one. Die Hard. So, thank you, Horrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Die Hard's a great Christmas movie. Unfortunately, I can't share it with the goblins.
All right. Honorable mention goes to Batman Returns. A couple honorable mentions are Batman Returns, Iron Man 3. Yes, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Also,
Technically, Twisted Metal for the PlayStation is a Christmas game.
Also, technically, First Blood is a Christmas movie. Because you know that it takes place on Christmas, because if you look in the background, you can see Christmas trees.
Yeah. Someone said Home Alone is my go-to. That's a good one, too.
Yeah, Home Alone's good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna start wrapping up. Sorry, guys. I mean, I don't think you guys can blame me. I did a whole convention today, so, we're gonna wrap up here.
Oh. Venture Forth, I love that. It's so, oh yeah, you look at this, like, perfectly balanced as all things should be. It just kind of tacks HD 2D remake on the title, but then gets all really cool and inventive with saying Venture Forth rather than just play. I love that.
Dragon Quest definitely has its thing. All right, so let's kind of go around, and it is shill time. So let's start with Nyx. If there's anything you have to shill, please let us know, and feel free to drop links.
Go see my Twitter.
Yes, go follow Nyx. Give her all the attention.
But also, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Twitch.
Yes, because apparently our little Nyx is a streamer now, and a successful one at that.
Well, I wouldn't say successful, but, you know, I have fun. I had to move from OBS to Streamlabs because, for whatever reason, it didn't want to pick up Wind Waker for me, so that
How
was
dare
fun.
it?
I know, right? But yeah, I'm playing Majora's Mask. I got two playthroughs of that, and I've now also got Wind Waker going. So
Nice.
yeah.
All right, Caster, what do you got to feel for us?
Nothing really to shield, but yeah, just like Nick, just go follow me on Twitter. Yeah, we'll discuss different things.
All right, Lug, where should people follow you? But not and don't say into hell. That's not allowed.
Oh, well, don't worry. It doesn't have to be hell this time, because it's actually going to be a UAC facility of some kind. Close enough.
Okay, that's somehow worse.
Yeah, I'm starting UAC Ultra tomorrow.
That is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been streaming Doom decided to start to be streaming Doom Megawads every Sunday. That'll be my Sunday service. Demon killing. I already finished my first one, Sunlust, with a few cheats in a few select places. But this time I'm gonna try something a little that shouldn't need that after all.
All right.
It's been a while since I played UAC Ultra. I like that one, so I'm gonna jump into that.
Sounds good. So we'll probably be doing a different game next week because I want to play this game on my own. But so yeah, I'll probably put up a poll at some point, and then yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us. This was really fun. Sorry for the short stream. I am like tired as frick. I feel like if I close my eyes too much, I'll just fall right asleep. So I'm probably gonna fall asleep pretty soon. But thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Next stream is on Monday for Comics Watch. We'll be talking about our favorite female comic book characters. Yeah. Let's see here. And then Tuesday is the Tuesday stream. I actually don't know what we're going to be streaming. Oh no, we're doing Digimon Hackers Memory. Yeah, that was a viewer request. And then Friday Night Frenzy. We are doing a Friday night feature. We're talking about Spider-Man. So, everyone, thank you for joining us. And remember, I can only show you the door